So you've already realized that beautiful, huge life dream that you set out to do many, many years ago, and finally got to this place of, I'm on top of the world. I've accomplished this goal, this huge goal. And a lot of successful women come to me and they ask, what now, Tonya? What now? What do I do now? And it's almost like we get to this place where we think we've reached the top. And then we look around and we go, what else is there to accomplish? And I think this is a really deep question. There's actually research out there about, like, not just on women, but also everyone who has reached a huge goal, specifically a PhD journey, where they experience something they call, postdoctoral depression, which is sort of ironic because you would think when you've been working on a goal for 7 to 10 years or sometimes longer in your life, that you finally reach that goal and you should feel elated. You should feel like, oh, wow, I finished this thing and I feel so accomplished, and all the opportunities that open up to you as a result of finishing that thing. I have one friend who became an airline pilot, another friend who became a doctor, another friend who became, an accomplished writer. And you get to this place and you're like, what do I do now? So I think this is a really interesting question because it's about what drives human behavior. It's about what drives our motivation for fulfillment in life. And some of us are very goal driven. And when we reach that final, or what we think is the final goal, we're like, oh my gosh, now what? So I would say, sometimes it's really important to take a step back and sort of take some inventory. So what did reaching that goal really cost you? And then we're not talking about financial cost, right? We're talking about how many times did your friends call you and say, hey, let's go out to dinner? And you're like, I can't, I have to study, or I can't, I have to work on this project, or I'm writing my book, or whatever. How many times did you say no to friends or family events, or time with your kids, or baseball games, or soccer games, or any of that there's a cost there. There's a relationship cost there. And so I think a lot of folks, women especially, we get to this place where we've accomplished something that really seemed impossible to accomplish. I think there's a pause afterwards. There's a pause where our energy, we have to call all of that energy back into us and sort of re-qualify the energy that we've been putting out into that project, into that thing, and take inventory in our relationships, take inventory in the quality of the relationships that we have with our immediate family, with our friends, and also with ourselves. What did you have to give up in yourself? Even as you're realizing this part of you, what did you have to give up in yourself or deny in yourself to attain this goal? And I think every person who has attained a really beautiful, substantial life goal understands that. They understand that they had to give up something else while they were working and focusing on just that. So we call all of our energy back into ourselves and we realign. For me, I realigned spiritually, I realigned emotionally. I'm checking in with the people that I love and care about most, and really looking to re-energize those relationships with my kids, with my partner, with my friends. I have a couple of girlfriends who, thank goodness, I can call them up anytime and we can pick up right where we left off. But, in my PhD journey, I definitely had some folks who sort of fell off, the edge of the earth, so to speak. And we really haven't rekindled that spark in our friendship, unfortunately. And so I think that there's a really important pause that gets to happen after we finish this huge thing that we've been working on. And you'll know when you're done with that pause. It's like a period of integration. It's a period of um, kind of coming back to this place of warmth and love, self-love, and really deepening connections with each other. That I think we lose sight of how important that is when we are so fiercely goal driven. Um, not that being fiercely goal driven is a bad thing. It's just it gets to have something to balance it out. Yeah. So those are just kind of some thoughts I am having and choosing to share with you on, what next after a big goal. And I'm going to also offer a meditation. I'm going to do the meditation in a separate video, but I'm going to offer a meditation too to just help us ground and recenter and call all of that energy back in, and almost like a spiritual kind of recalibration. So um, I think this will be really helpful for me too. So I'm going to do it and I'm going to record it for you and make that available to my clients and friends and family. And enjoy. I hope you really have a wonderful rest of your day today, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Ciao.